The Path of Elation is the new path coming to Honkai Star Rail in version 4.0. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the new path and what we do know so you can be prepared for the new playlist style they will bring. Starting out, I just want to clarify that this is information based on the current leaks and is subject to change, and please keep that in mind in case things change in the future. Let's start out with describing what Elation characters do. Elation characters will have a focus on dealing Elation damage utilizing their Elation skills during an AHA instant. Now that I've confused you with a bunch of new terms, let's break it down, starting with Elation damage. Elation damage is damage dealt by Elation skills. Elation damage is uniquely scaled off of the Elation stat, the number of punchline stacks, and crit stats. It is not affected by damage percent, such as the damage percent orbs, or skills like Bronya or Sunday, who buff damage percent directly. That does not work with Elation damage, but it can still crit, and characters have unique ways to buff their Elation damage, such as Yao Guang with their speed and sparxie with their attack. So keep that in mind with those characters. And one more thing, they can buff their Elation damage with skills or abilities that defense shred, like Pella's ultimate, or can inflict vulnerability, kind of like with Cypher's kit. So keep that in mind when getting ready for the Elation meta. One more thing, editor Shin here. I forgot to mention when I was editing this video, all type res pen or res pen in general does affect Elation damage, so you can do that. So Tribi is a great fit for that. Any character that gives all type res pen, vulnerability, or defense shred, great buffers for Elation damage. And then, like I said, if they convert their attack or their speed, kind of like Yao Guang and sparxie, into Elation damage. So those are all ways you can buff Elation damage as of right now. So again, keep those in mind when you're getting ready for Elation characters. Next, we will go over the Elation skills. These are unique skills that can only be used during the AHA instant. These skills are unique to each character and will probably vary between them, but the two we do know about deal damage while granting buffs or debuffs. So keep that in mind going forward, that they can change and they are going to be different from character to character. Now that we've talked about it enough, let's talk about AHA Instant. AHA Instant is a special follow-up type turn that allows all Elation characters to use their Elation skill. It is not considered a follow-up attack, so it does not get buffed by any follow-up buffing skills. It also grants the certified banger state to participating characters based on the amount of punchline stacks taken into account for the Elation damage. Next, we'll talk about Punchline, and Punchline is just a resource that you stack up and build during the fight using Elation characters' abilities, and it is shared across the whole team and is used for calculating the Elation damage during AHA instant. Last but not least, we have Certified Banger, which scales off the number of punchline stacks taken into account from the AHA instant. Effects and damage are determined by punchline stacks for the AHA instant, and each certified banger duration is calculated separately. So each character goes down on their turns, not just all together. So Elation characters are going to want to build up punchline stacks to increase the Elation damage they deal during AHA instance when AHA takes a turn. So what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for Elation characters? What do you think about their abilities and kind of their new gimmick and playstyle? I'm very much looking forward to it and would love to hear you guys' thoughts down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch. I stream on here as well. I have an awesome Discord in the description as well, and I'd love to see you guys next time. Have a good one.